the good drugs, they're not in other places. The
September is the highest number of drug bullets to released.
South Africa have the highest powder bullets shoots. Their women are in charge of, bringing this thing into their country. If you're traveling anywhere in the world, once you see any South African, so they take all the criminality from America and plant it into their community. Catch any of them. That's why I play these videos. Whenever they catch any of them, those people will not confess that Nigerian man is,
set me up and gave the police the number that was on my luggage. And they started to search while I was sitting, waiting for the flight to come. My own uncle sent me to Brazil. It came to my medulla oblongata, and I'll say that, what kind of uncle is...
Hello everyone, welcome back all to the channel. It's me again, Evelyn Nduka. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're seeing this face for the very first time, thank you so much. You're going to like it here. Thank you so much for all the love. I really appreciate. And today we're going to be talking about South Africa. South Africa have about 680 prisoners in Hong Kong prison for powder trafficking. Yeah, so this is just the number of prisoners they have in Hong Kong alone for powder trafficking. We are not even talking about the ones they have in Brazil, which is the headquarters of all the powders they have been transporting into the country. Let's watch this video, then we're going to come back and talk more about this powder industry in Brazil.
A 21-year-old woman was arrested at our Tambo. Has so far released more than 110 drug bullets from her stomach. According to SAPS, our Tambo, this is the highest number of drug bullets to released by a drug mule intercepted at the airport in the past 8 years. Law enforcement officials are expressing concern about the increasing involvement of young women in this criminal activity and warn about the fatal risks associated with such practices.
Well, the man almost cried. South Africa have the highest powder bullets shoots, like people that swallow this powder to bring it to the country. For the past 8 years, South Africa have the highest swallowing powder and bringing it into their country all the way from Brazil. A lot of these people, a lot of young women are involved, even older women are involved in bringing this thing into their country. Guess people who are mostly transporting this thing into their country are their women. Their women are in charge of, bringing this thing into their country. When I tell you that these people love powder a lot in South Africa, you think it's a joke. Especially their women is in charge of bringing it to their country. As from teenage to older women, they are in charge of powdering their country. Imagine the last girl they just got is just 21. If you're traveling anywhere in the world, once you see any South African woman beside you, please distance, just shift, because once they travel overseas, that is mostly what they do, and they are so proud of it. They are so proud of it because whenever they get caught, they pet them like a baby. They sit down for interview. They talk so much about this powder that they are bringing into the country. You're traveling and you see any woman that is close to you, that maybe she might be from South Africa, just distance yourself, because they might be carrying. They are so good in doing this, up to the extent of their own police was caught in Hong Kong too. The connection between South Africa, Hong Kong is big. South Africa and Brazil is big because those are their headquarters. A policewoman, a Durban policewoman, was caught in Hong Kong airport for carrying a policewoman. Just to see that this powder industry in South Africa is not just a joking matter, up to the extent of someone in police, someone that is working as a police officer, can boldly carry powder from their country to Hong Kong. It's just on another level. We Nigerians don't, appreciate our law enforcement enough. When you go and see what these people, when you go to South Africa and see what their law enforcement are doing, hey, you will shake your head. You will say, if a policewoman can transport powder from her country to another country, imagine what they are doing within their own country. You can imagine that. And most of these people, like the first video I played, the lady said her uncle sent her. Her uncle was the one that gave her that powder to deliver. When you come to look at it, it's a business there. A lot of them, their family members are involved. It's a big multi-billion-dollar business in South Africa. So sometimes it's just a family thing. Some of them are their boyfriend. Some of them is so big in South Africa, this powder business. When you look at the news every time, South African women are caught. South African women are always caught carrying something. They are always caught transporting powder to another country. It's either they are caught transporting into their country, or they are caught transporting to, the other time last month, South African woman was caught in Ethiopia transporting powder. Their women are so dangerous. Women are into this business. You can't imagine what these women are doing to their country. These women are the ones that are destroying their country. These same South African women are the ones that are marrying foreigners. Are the ones that are marrying foreigners on pardon to give them documents. And these South African women are so cheap. If you want to see all these things, there's one program on YouTube here, I don't know the name, where that woman with big nyash is always going from store to store, harassing all those Pakistanis men or Bangladesh men that are married to South African women. And when you come to think about the amounts that these women are sending out their country for, you will cry. Some go as low as selling their country for 200 rands, alcohol, whatever. In fact, some will even marry. The kind of crimes these South African women commit in that country. South Africans will blame other people for their problems and forget to know that the main cause of the problem is them. When it comes to this powder issue that we are talking about, that they are always calling Nigerian people, they are the consumers, because the more the demand, the higher the supply. If the demand is not there, if people are not demanding for this powder all the times there, they will not have this so much powder issue. They have different type of powder, they have all of them there. They have all of them. They have the local ones and guess what? Their police are also involved in making it, the supply and all those things. Their women are just the ones doing this thing to their country. The demand of powder in South Africa have made it a multi-billion-dollar factory there. A whole lot of factories of powder manufacturing companies in South Africa. I don't want to put them here because YouTube will not allow it, but a lot of channels that can also, I don't know, a lot of channels are allowed to put it there. Maybe they are registered, or I don't know. You have to see what these people are doing. You have to see the amount of powder manufacturing. That's why you see a lot of Nigerians, when they travel to South Africa, their heads turn, because most of them, once they go there, they learn how to cook those things there. But there is one Nigerian man that is caught in Enugu or Imo State, I don't know. He was wanted in South Africa for powder. When they interviewed him, when they asked him how he learned how to cook these things, he said he learned it in South Africa, because some of those big farm that they cannot go to, some of those white people that have farm there, their farm is so big, they have the company there. They manufacture it there. Yes, they are all on YouTube. Once you have free time, go on YouTube. You will see a lot of them. The white people are involved. Their women are involved. They are local women. They are black women and colored. Not white South Africans, not white South Africans, colored. That is, they are colored are the half caste people. They are colored people. They are black women are involved in this powder, in this powder industry. They are the ones that are destroying their country. In Africa, South African women are number one for powder transportation. South Africans are number one when it comes to powder transportation. You can't beat them. We have to be very careful with these ladies that are coming to Nigeria, because they might be bringing something. I even saw it on my comment section the other time that the way this comment is coming from their own South African people, that we shouldn't be surprised that these South African ladies that are coming to South Africa are bringing powder into Nigeria. We Nigerians are not known for powder consuming, for powder consumption. Even if people are doing it, they are hiding it. Unlike South Africa, they are well known for powder consumption. They don't hide it. Only in South Africa, you know, they call themselves the American of they are the American of Africa. They behave like America. So they take all the criminality from America and plant it into their community. Because when you talk about music industry in America, they are good. If they want to imitate the black people, the black Americans are good. The black Americans, they are educated. Some of them are very educated. When it comes to healthcare system, they are there. When it comes to real estate, when it comes to fashion, African American women are there. Hairdressing, hairdressing, name it. They are multi-talented people. When it comes to skills, the black Americans are skillful too. They are skillful. We can give credit to them. But what about the black South Africans that are imitating them? When it comes to the music, they are trying. Let me say they are trying. But you cannot compare their music to Nigerian music industry or to the American music industry. They are trying. When it comes to fashion, come on, they don't know how to. They are not skillful. They can't sew. They are not good in tailoring and whatever. When it comes to hair making, all these lace fronts that people are doing, they are not good. They have zero skills. But when it comes to pew, they are number one in pew. They are number one in extortion. They are number one in powder transportation. They are number one in powder consumption. They are number one in abandoning their kids, fatherless people. They don't believe in marriage. They don't believe in, they don't believe in simple things, simple way of life. So that's just it. Those women that are coming to Nigeria, we should be careful of them. We should be careful of them, because who knows their intention? Their hatred for Nigeria. Maybe they are, because most of these things that they do, most of these things, when it comes to this xenophobia attack, their government is in support of it. So their government gave them permission to attack people. They will say it's in their constitution that if their law enforcement cannot do something, their civilian, their people can help their government. That is where the xenophobic attack comes in. So who knows if their government want to, use these people to start fathering children in Nigeria. But anyway, we don't accept it. We are never going to accept it, because most of us are with our parents, are with our kids. We have morals. So if anyone is doing powder in Nigeria, it's either they are hiding it. There's one time that that people that were taking powder were common. You see how the communities were beating and flogging them. So if anyone wants to do all these things, they hide, unlike in South Africa. In South Africa, they pet them, they tell you to donate to them, you dash them money. All the 350 they are giving to them, most of those people take the 350 to buy powder, because of their women, because of their girls have sold their country out. But when you talk, they blame Nigerian people. That whenever they catch any of them, that's why I play these videos. Whenever they catch any of them, those people will not confess that Nigerian man is involved. But when you go to the comment section, there are people will force them to say that Nigerian man is involved in it. That's what they do because of too much hate. I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye.